There we go. We're unmuted.
All right, everybody, welcome back to DnD, our descent into Avernus game. Today's session is brought to you by Nick and all of his hard work on his channel. Thank you for sponsoring us, Nick.
Demand payment.
You're already eating back chocolate. What do you want?
I want hot chocolate from everyone.
I'm sorry. By the
I'm
time I
actually
sent
really
it, it'd be really sour.
I didn't even hear what Janine said. I only heard echoes from Jamie.
Sorry.
You're good. I was just gonna say I was really tempted to go make myself some hot chocolate.
Everybody's off to make themselves hot drinks.
I was going to, and then I realized I didn't have any, but I did find those chocolate chips, so I might.
Yeah, now you got a
might do
weird.
something like that later.
And you just melt them in milk, right?
That's what she typed, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That also takes a lot more time
No.
than already pre-powdered stuff, so might do that
Right.
later.
this is true.
I will point out that while we've been advancing through this dungeon, you guys have actually been at the level required, so
Yay!
if it felt hard, that's typical of everybody at this point.
I miss
You're
Jamie's
saying
level
it's not
up
just
system.
because of our group being terrible at
Well,
planning.
it's the same
and-
level up system. It's the same level up system. The difference is
We haven't actually finished more than one dungeon.
yeah. I was using smaller modules than him.
Also, 1 to 3 is supposed to go fast.
Also, I miss Jamie being a GM because she was a lot easier to handle than Chris.
Just because you and Chris
It's
is a
just that you can
player.
talk Jamie into stuff.
Honestly, Chris was Chris's
Chris as
character
a
was
player
pretty-
versus Chris as the GM.
You mean player as in a stud or player as in an actual player?
Last I checked, I was on track to be a DPS.
True. Now Jamie's
Oh
just
my
making
God,
all of us
Jamie.
wants to make hot chocolate.
Jamie, we have the food chat for a reason. Why did you post it in the general chat?
Oh, there is a food chat.
You made
Yeah,
it
because we had that
specifically
one
to
day
talk
where
about
we were just
food.
talking about food.
I'm sorry, guys. I posted it in the wrong chat.
For context, our server with DM, our D&D has a general chat and a food separate channel, and our resident Plink Jamie player has put the food stuff in the general chat.
Yes, she has.
I'm sorry.
She
Anyways.
posted a delicious recipe of hot chocolate.
Everybody's gonna go make hot chocolate, and we're gonna not have a session at this rate.
No, I'll just be doing it while.
So I
Borg is
upped
taking
that
his
in
turn.
character we just start making hot chocolate.
I was gonna say Borg will start making his own hot chocolate at this rate.
None of you have access to chocolate. It's expensive resource.
Bless you. Bless you.
Wow.
Also, not with that
Chocolate's like-
attitude, Chris. We can.
We're in a rich person's house. We can go steal some chocolate.
That's what I was gonna say.
Say,
We're also in the.
we're by
We're
the
also.
kitchens.
Yeah, we're by the kitchens. We're past the food. There's probably some chocolate. Besides, we have a Duchess, so she is
Are you?
pretty
You
rich.
have no idea where you're under.
No, but we came in through the food room.
We can
so-
bust through the ceiling to find out where we are.
That is also. Did you say bust through the ceilings?
Yeah.
It's
I'm not even
yeah,
gonna
it's
mention how much you're gonna kill yourselves doing that type of crap.
Okay, if there's a chance that we can succeed, there's a chance that it won't fail.
Nick.
There's
The
100%
difference is
chance
that you- You broke a wall in basically a crumbling old sewerway. This is like a well-built, sturdy mansion. You're not gonna just be going crashing through the ceiling.
Not with that attitude.
Not at all
Anyways.
with any attitude.
This
Anyways,
is where
you
this is where
guys-
you're gonna have to be like Gurren Lagann. Throw logic out and make the
Jesus
impossible possible.
Dude, we're playing by facts and logic and rules, not a system of fighting spirit, big dick. Biggest one win.
Hey, biggest dicks make us prouder pricks.
Listen, I've watched Gurren Lagann a bunch of times. I'm pretty sure that was the entire point of the plot.
Hey, big
We're
dick
losing.
energy.
Oh, we're not big enough. Let's get big. Or
Big dick energy is the best thing.
Sure.
Except,
Anyways.
unfortunately, 3 of us are not males.
All right, before Nick loses his Twitch channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Dude, we're 11 minutes in, a bot's gonna come out and just be like, "What the heck you doing?"
Talk about dicks.
Wait, anyways. Last time.
Last time in our session, you guys technically 2 sessions ago beat up Thalamra. You've now dragged her body down the sewer quite a bit into the treasury room, unlocked the door using her key, and verbally harassed Thavius Krieg into basically giving up all hope.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, that was more Zarius than anything.
At some point, Orin had a dream about the magical shield sitting on the wall.
To
I
him
like
about
that.
anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Technically,
magical
yeah.
shield wishes to come with the group.
Oh yeah, and also Orin decided to really convince Thavius to join us.
Yeah, so he's coming along, I guess, but he's not happy about it.
I wore down.
Graduation.
I wore Chris down by just continuously rolling really, really well.
Yeah,
Over
it's true, because you
and
rolled
over
nothing
and
less
over
than a
again.
26 on
Only
your
the first
persuasion.
one counted.
No, she
What do
used
you
all.
mean only my first one counted?
Technically,
I
the last
literally
one.
had to keep rolling in order for you to like finally let him come with us.
Anyways,
Chris doesn't want to admit it.
Anywho.
Abius has pointed out that since you do not have the puzzle box, leaving the manor now would be a poor choice.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, he does not know where exactly his puzzle box is, but he thinks it's probably back up in the house and not in the actual cult sewer.
Okay. Sure.
Well, gotta go back up then.
Yep. There's 2 ways back up. One in the church, the not very churchy church room. The other the way we came.
And again, I'll point out it's been 8 hours since you guys have been in this room.
And we all fully healed.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I don't know. There'll probably be minions, but I vote we go up that trap door we found rather than the
Oh, wait.
stairwell down on.
Wait, there's a trapdoor?
Well,
Pretty sure Plink has said this like 5 times.
I don't remember what happened, what Plink said.
Plink and Orin, sorry.
Alright,
I thought he was the one that found it.
I don't remember what exactly was said.
There was, if we go back to the room that we were in originally, there was a secret door hidden behind a tapestry that led to a little corridor with a trap door over it. Does that ring a bell?
I think I remember something when you mentioned. Alright.
Anyways, I vote we try that way and hope it doesn't lead somewhere bad.
That means having to go out the door and be very careful and not yelling and screaming and
I mean, we're gonna have to leave the room eventually, so you know.
What? No,
I
this is
think
our
that's
room.
closer than the way we came in.
Also,
I'll
quick
point-
question to Zarius. Who's carrying the shield?
Wait, I'm carrying the shield?
Are you
Who's
carrying the
carrying
shield,
the
or are you
shield?
carrying the Duchess?
I mean, I'm fine with carrying the shield. I can carry the shield.
I'm asking you because Borg was already carrying the Duchess. Unless you
Well,
want
if
to
you're
carry the
already
Duchess.
carrying the Duchess, I'll just go ahead and grab the shield.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Alright, we're heading to the trapdoor.
You guys re-enter the sewers, which are still lit up by the incense torches, and don't immediately see anything upon exiting. least nothing within obvious danger range.
They're big sewers.
It
I'm
is a big
tempted to
sewer.
explore.
It's because it's the city's sewers.
You know.
Where did the door go?
You mean the one that we grabbed the Duchess from?
My screen is being derpy.
Right over here. Which
Unfortunately, because Borg broke it.
Oh yeah, I forgot he broke it.
yeah, somewhere around here.
There it is. Wait, nope,
Camera
that's not
Borg
it.
fly.
That's it. Oh. Yay. More combat.
I see cultist number 14.
Do you?
I see a
Yeah.
name right past the wall that says cultist number 14.
Oh yeah, it's clipping through the wall.
Are we about to get discovered?
I don't know. There's a door right here, which you've hidden the
Well,
opening to.
quick question: does Plink go in first?
Blink tries to go in first.
All right. Borg falls behind with the Duchess in hand.
Ooh.
Borg's at the door.
And so is Plink.
Meow.
I'm gonna yeet you two through the wall.
Better be careful with moving people, because if you don't
Yeah,
want
I
Janine
know.
and you don't want Janine and Lissa to see everything about this map again.
Well, you don't want to be
I
out
don't
here.
know
Nick.
if that was necessarily person's fault. I think Roll20 just wigged out.
That was Roll's funny wigging out. I had no power over that.
I still blame Chris because he's the GM.
Well, you don't want Camera Borg to see all this empty dead space over here.
Ah, beautiful. That's a lot of green, by the way.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Oh, we are
outside
in
the
a
walls.
sewer.
There's nothing outside the walls because there's not supposed to be anything outside the walls.
So we can
Dirt.
see.
There's supposed to be dirt.
True.
Dirt, cement, and maybe some pipes. Anyways, who wants to go through the door first? Nothing in this room's any different than the way you left it.
Borg does.
Borg carrying the Duchess, Duke.
Borg should probably not be going first.
Nope.
Well, unless someone wants to volunteer
You
before
gonna
Borg
stop
pushes the. You
Well,
gonna stop
Zars
me?
can go first.
Hey, did
Sure,
you
why
stop
not?
Borg?
Zars
Zars
has a
has
freaking
a
shield.
shield now.
All
Yeah,
right. Well,
Zars goes first. Where am I going?
so Borg just sees Tug gets stopped by Tug of
The
Zaris, so
spot north of Borg.
a lot.
Okay, Zars. I guess I'm assuming it's a door. Zars opens the door and walks through.
All right. Well, yeah. Get a slight bit of resistance because I feel like you forgot, but Orin and Plink spent some time hiding the door with the giant tapestry, which you
I
tear
did
off
forget
as
that.
you go through the door.
Eh, not my fault.
Any smart moves in this group?
Zars did not remember that. Zars is kind of busy.
Borg
I
didn't even
think
pay
sitting on
attention.
the Duchess.
Borg did not even see that, so he did not even know.
Of course, Borg didn't know. That's your excuse for everything, is Borg don't know.
It's because I went out of the door, was looking around, went to the new door, way outside of the whole thing. So clear, I have never seen Plink or Orin fix the door, or quote unquote attempt to fix the door.
That sounds like a
enough.
you problem.
That's apparently
is-
no one
Everything's
told
not gonna hold
Borg
up in court.
problem. We don't tell anything.
Anywho, I
Anyways.
apparently ruined the nicely concealed door by shoving my way through it with my, I guess,
Yeah,
giant ass
and
shield.
you cover a cultist in a tapestry as the other one kind of freaks out, not expecting that.
Our plan.
Perfect.
What do you do with that random extra bit of time?
Can I whack him with the shield?
With disadvantage.
I don't know how to use a shield.
Yeah, that's why you're rolling with disadvantage. Also, shields don't have a stat line, but you're also an unarmed combatant.
Oh, well. I guess maybe I should just hit him. No, I feel like Zaris would hit him with the shield. He'd be startled as well and just be like, ah!
Like how Zaris is wielding the shield, not carrying it on his back.
Yeah. He's literally just holding it. He's probably. I don't know. Can I just use it to push the cultist back?
Can we just use it to knock out the cultist?
Or just like knock him back?
I mean, you guys still have to make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Ugh. Probably not a good idea.
You're
But let's,
using an item you're not familiar with.
I know. Let's do it anyway. So.
Hey,
I think
to be fair,
Link and Borg are the only ones with shield knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, do
Zaris
I have?
has no knowledge of any type of armor.
maybe it was a
Shielding.
better idea to even have Borg take the shield and you help the Dutch. But then again, you would probably throw the Dutch onto the cultist out of surprise.
Yeah, Zaris would.
Do barbarians get shield proficiency?
Yeah.
They do not.
Right.
They do.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, weird.
I never knew that.
I feel like I've never seen a barbarian use a shield, but okay.
Out of my mountain of studying for about 5 minutes, I have never knew about barbarians using shields.
I mean, it's in your proficiency sheet.
Yeah, I didn't read that.
That's concerning.
Okay, okay.
That's
Better
what-
yet,
yeah,
I
that's
skimmed it,
kind of
so I
weird.
probably only retained about 10% of the information after skimming
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
Anyways, make
So
your attacks.
how for rolling disadvantage? Do I just roll a d20 twice?
And take the lowest of the results, yes.
Okay. Oh well, I don't know if it matters rolling twice.
You never know what this. You add your proficiency. You don't add your proficiency, but you add your strength modifier.
I do add my strength modifier, which is +5.
12. And roll again. Hey, slightly better.
Well,
See,
it's a
you take the
12.
lowest, which is a 12, which is his
Yeah.
AC. So you fail to hit him. As you're also startled enough as you attempt to slap him with a shield and just forget that you haven't used a shield ever in your life, even as a
It's
weapon.
it's just a reactionary. Zaris thinks he's going in for a punch and forgets he's holding the shield.
There you go.
I'm just reading Jamie's previous comment about making notes from last session, and I read Rael is sulky as Rael is silky instead.
Weird.
And I was going to question a lot of things what Jamie just wrote.
Anyways. Roll for
Anywho.
initiative. Roll your initiative
Yeah, with
stat.
Zaris now blocking the doorway.
Bad idea, with Plink right behind.
Shit.
Why am I already on the
Why did you
initiative?
roll a 20 now?
Mm.
You know you don't just take a 20, right? If you rolled it.
What?
In disadvantage, if you roll a 20, it's unfortunate.
I know, but if I had rolled that 20 and then a 13, the 13 would have hit him.
Yep.
Probably.
But RNG luck's not like that. Is this the first time that Janine rolled so really low compared to all of us?
For initiative? I don't think so.
Sorry, so you're back up.
Oh, I always felt like Janine was never like one of the last people to be on the initiative slot because she usually rolls like almost like really high.
Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, Zaris, recovering from his startled state, seeing a cultist in front of him, realizes he has no idea how to use a frickin' shield, and takes out his hand axe and goes in for a chop.
Okay. Will you chap? But for how much? All of his health.
Perfect.
All of him is dead.
And that means I can probably move out of the way to let my companions out, so they are no longer scrambling.
If only I
Or-
can throw Plink at the cultist, and then do damage only to the cultist.
Barg, it's your turn to battle.
I'm at the disadvantage if I'm holding the Duchess, right?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, you can't really fight very well while holding a Duchess. You can try.
I'm probably gonna.
I was gonna say you can use a one-handed weapon.
I was actually gonna. Let's see. I can't use my great axe. I can ram.
You have your flail.
True. Mace.
Did you rate mace?
I said silver skull mace. Yeah. Is that supposed to be a flail?
I thought it was a flail.
I don't know. I heard silver skull, and I thought it was a mace.
I don't remember.
Whatever. It's a silver mace.
All right. Sure.
Oh wait, did you take the? Who was the mace from the statue then?
No one.
I don't think anyone took it.
I never took it.
I think we
I have
looked
it.
at it and realized not worth it.
I have it.
Didn't
Oh,
you take the
never mind.
+1 mace of light?
I took the shiny thing because the shiny thing was cool.
Zaris is not interested in the mace.
It's a +1 mace.
It's shiny. And it's
Zaris
better
has
than
a lot of buffs onto his weaponry already.
Fair enough. All right, Borg. Do whatever you're doing.
All right. Well, because he's didn't want he's carrying the Duchess and is gonna go into battle with not dropping her. Go straight into the cultist's face with
Okay.
the Duchess in hand. So
Okay.
yeah, I guess I'm gonna use the silver mace.
Okay.
Do I just click it twice?
Just clear once.
Click it once.
Ooh.
I think I stabbed myself.
No, yeah. Your foot catches the door frame as you stumble through. You just go falling onto the ground, and the Duchess goes skidding across the floor, knocking over the light that is right here.
I can't see anything.
Does she go skidding into Zaris?
No. She's
Just
now
go past,
occupying
getting past the Zaris.
this
Oh no, hot
square.
potato.
And to make it even more hot potato, the tapestry that's on the ground catches fire.
Oh.
Oops.
No. Oh no.
Hot potato indeed.
Hot potato. Hot potato.
Because
Really
Zaris didn't
hot
open
potato.
the door properly.
Playing.
Oh, I love nat ones.
Oh no.
How do we salvage this plank?
Are you gonna try and tap
More
out the
fire?
fire?
More fire? Excuse me?
Fire. I'm working on it. Oh crap.
Jamie, you're not supposed to be the pyromaniac.
Oh crap. What can I do?
Jamie, you either kill the cultist right in front of us so we can quickly end this battle, or you could just add more fire and basically burn all three of us.
I don't think
There's
Plank has a
legitimately
fire spell.
nothing I could do about the fire, guys.
I mean, Zaris is resistant to fire damage, so you know.
The only person that's going to be very susceptible to it is the Duchess.
Yes, that is something we do not want.
But how do I get in with the fire?
You
in
could
with
just
the
probably
fire.
try and stomp on it. It's just a tapestry.
It's not a blazing fire yet.
Yeah, I better put out the fire for just yeah. Can I spend a round putting out the fire? Because yeah, that's a problem.
Give me an athletics check.
What?
Athletics.
Oh no, this is gonna end poorly.
Uh-oh, maybe Zaris should be the one to try and put out the fire.
Oh yeah, this is gonna end poorly.
Athletics.
There's no issue here.
That's acrobatic.
Jamie, roll athletics, please.
Jamie tries to jump over the fire.
Oh.
Roll
Oh,
acrobatic.
guys, it's worse.
Jamie rolls into the fire and tries to do a stop, drop, and roll.
Blink that only works if
Instead,
you're
just
on
falls
fire.
heavily, and she gets so tired after rolling around.
Please, I'm sorry. Please have Plink be like, okay, fire, clearly stop, drop, and roll.
Can we just make also Plink just catch on fire casually while this is happening and not noticing? She becomes a ball of fire.
Anyways, Plink comes rushing out, smelling the smoke, sees the fire. Her first instinct is, I'm gonna jump over the fire for some reason. Her second instinct is, oh, I can just run into the fire and it'll go out, right? As she takes 1 point of fire damage, trying to act like she's a firefighter.
It's not working, guys. Fire bad.
Oh my
I feel like we
god.
told you fire bad.
Plink is just gonna slowly just burn to death at this rate. 'Cause
Jimmy, 1 point of fire damage.
actually, wait, Chris, quick question.
What's up?
Could I,
Sorry.
since if is Plink on fire, like
No.
physically on fire? Nah, dang it. I was gonna use Plink as a weapon now because it's like Plink is.
I'm aware, but
fireball.
Plink is not
God.
actually on fire yet. She's taking fire damage, but she's not
He
on
got
fire.
burned playing with fire.
I want Plink to be a giant fireball at one point until so I can throw him.
Orin. Make it better or make it worse?
No, what is happening? Should I make it worse?
I know you can.
I know I can too. Wait, how far? Where am I walking to?
You can see through the door.
Yeah, the door is now
I'll
I'll
open.
move Cameraborg back into that room.
Thank you.
Because Cameraborg's more for everybody else, and Nick keeps moving it to the other rooms.
It's because I'm trying to show both screens on my screen. If I can't, then
I
it's
know,
like-
but Orin needs to see what she's shooting at.
Give me a second. I'll temporarily move Borg over here. I know where the placement. I just want to show both screens is all.
That's fine. Okay, let's see.
I need to make sure you guys have shared vision. By the
Do
way.
I add to the chaos or do I be helpful?
Depends. What does Orin do?
Yeah,
you're
what
both
would
fair.
Orin do seeing
A Plink jumping in fire.
this chaos?
I feel like Orin would actually think the fire is fun.
I feel like I should be concerned for you guys that a tiny fire is nothing compared to hell. You can't even handle this.
No, we can't.
To be fair, we handle other stuff pretty. Actually, no, we haven't proven that either yet.
I don't know. Zara's handled running into a blazing barn pretty well. It only took about half his health.
Oh yeah, that time when we went to the.
This is
Blazing
just
Barn.
for myself. This is just for me.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I feel like a spell slot's gonna get used on something here.
Uh-oh.
No, okay. We're not adding to the mischief.
Oh.
Okay.
Basically, if it was higher than 2, Janine's actually gonna be nice about this.
No, if it was evens, I would just add to the chaos. If it was odds, I was gonna
Ah.
be boring.
You can roll a d2.
Boring. We are not going to survive in this campaign.
You think?
What? No, it'll be fine.
What's
We're
the
just-
worst
Anyway.
that can happen?
What's the worst? Apparently Plink thinking a fire can be put out by just walking into it.
Yeah.
Or jumping over it.
That's actually worse, yeah.
Stop, drop, and roll, guys.
I don't even have an answer to that one, Janine.
How dare you?
I don't have an answer to that one.
How dare you?
I know, and there's not even
It was
modifiers.
1
it's
point of
just
damage.
not-
Actually, Vicious Mockery does more than just 1 point of damage, but
You rolled a 1, which doesn't.
no, I mean, like, it has other spell effects.
Sure.
But
Okay. Do you want to do anything else?
you know what? Thematically, yes, but like, it doesn't do anything for anyone. Orin does Vicious Mockery, and then along with Vicious Mockery, which is probably the reason why it failed because it wasn't very audible. Orin is playing like music that makes everybody look even more ridiculous in the midst of all of this.
All of a sudden, music over the intercom starts playing, and somehow the situation gets infinitely worse. Alright, cultists is
back.
going to be attacking Borg.
Okay.
Because you're the most opportune one. Again, somehow it can get worse.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Time to get a crit. And I'm not even in rage form, so this is gonna hurt.
Oh god.
10 damage.
Oh my god.
It's a good thing we did a long rest, otherwise that might have caught me close to death.
Somehow, Orin's music playing has inspired the cultists to be even better.
Oh no. I made them stronger, guys.
Borg knows exactly
You know what?
who's playing
Orin
music.
is not upset about this. Orin is here for it.
Orin's part of the chaos.
Unfortunately, Borg is not impressed by Orin.
Anyway, Zaris, what you do?
Is the Duchess, the Duke in danger of the fire where they currently are?
Technically,
You know what? Nah, she's fine. Lars runs over to the other cultist with his hand axe and takes a swing.
okay. You hit him
Idiot.
and you kill him.
Exactly
Perfect.
9 damage.
Was that so hard?
Yes.
Honestly, it's very hard.
I tell you didn't know.
This would have been a lot better if Zaris didn't
all
open the
we
door.
had to kill 2 of them. I'll point out. And
Would've been
there's
a-
4 of you.
It would have been a lot better.
No.
Anyways,
Well then, let's get that fire out, guys.
why do you want to put the fire out?
Fire bad?
Oh,
You're in a cultist hideout that's made of stone.
We'll just stomp on it. It's just a freaking tapestry. Just stomp on it.
Zaris
That's what
wants to
Zaris
stomp
does.
on it.
Yeah, Zaris is gonna go over and stomp on it.
Okay.
I love how it's just. Oh my god.
These are chaos. And I'm here for it.
Oh, very great.
Anyways. The Duke looks very displeased at being so horribly manhandled,
Good.
having been woken up thanks to the fall. However, being
Oh yeah,
quite...
Zaris trades Borg the shield for the Duke. So we'll do that.
Borg
okay.
just does not object. Just hands over to Duke.
Well, the Duke is on the floor. Zaris hands you the shield, and Zaris goes picks up the Duke.
True.
I'll remind Borg that he cannot use shield and two-handed axe at the same time.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that.
So where now?
So I guess since fire's taken care of,
Mostly.
Flee, flee, flee.
this way.
Anyways, Plink gets to the giant steel plate covering the
How come I can't see much without camera board?
because it's not lit.
Yeah.
Because there's no source of light in this hallway, Borg.
I guess I will try a athletics check
Borg at least is
or strength.
while holding onto the wall and trying to follow Plink's voice.
I'll point out that you are weaker than Orin.
Wait, who?
Plink.
Plink.
Yeah.
Plink has less strength than Orin. I don't know how you intend to
Oh.
handle the door.
I am attempting to.
I don't know why you're doing let Borg go first and try and open the door.
But Plink is not even holding my hand. I don't know. I'm barely just following behind.
It could be a locked one for all I know. So, what check do I need to make?
You
Whatever check you want.
Is it locked? Can I check to see if it's locked?
Sure.
Okay, and that would be a investigation.
Sure. As far as you know, it's not locked.
Okay, so it's not locked. Then I'm gonna try to push it.
Okay.
What do I
Push
do?
it. Push it real good.
Oh, joy. Athletics, my favorite skill.
What's happening?
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Sarcasm for the win, guys.
It's a flex it real
Anyways.
good.
Plink pushes the door open.
Boing. Yeah, she could push the door open, but not a fire out.
Nope.
It sounds like a you problem.
No, that sounds actually exactly like a Plink problem.
Yep.
okay, we got it. We got it. All settled.
Anyways, you guys now find yourselves in the stables.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, isn't that outside?
Technically.
Hmm. Maybe we shouldn't have gone this way.
You're outside of the house, but you're still within the grounds.
Well, yeah, but the whole point is to go back into the house to look for the whatever we're looking for.
We should probably do something about the dude tending to the stables first.
Yeah, there's just some guy hammering away at an anvil. Probably working on some horseshoes. Doesn't
If
seem
we
to have
back
noticed.
I was gonna say if we back away slowly, would he notice us?
Can I roll a stealth roll just to get to the door and see if he just doesn't notice me?
Go ahead.
If
I feel like this is a terrible idea, but like
It definitely is, but do it anyway.
if nothing else works, I can deceive him. I can use this. Oh, what does deception do? Just like try to trick him.
What is, it's in the name, dude.
Yeah.
also
There's-
I feel like I would probably have a better bet at deceiving him.
I have 4 on deception.
I have 6.
Still, we can deceive them both.
Anyways, Orn creeps towards the door with not even making a sound because they fly through the air.
Are we all gonna try and make stealth roll?
I don't know. Are we?
Depends. Are we going to follow Orin?
Or what are you gonna do?
What kind of door is this?
A pretty standard stable door built well enough to keep horses from running out, but big enough for horses to get through.
Ooh, if you
Okay.
can make some sort of distraction noise coming from outside to make him try and get to leave.
I could. Oh gosh.
I like how
And
she
get
says
like
just
far enough away
could.
from the stable.
Do you need a line of sight for prestidigitation though?
Give me a second to check. It doesn't say that I have to see it.
Just something within 60 feet of you or something.
It's within 10. So
Oh.
10-foot range. I can make faint musical notes
Okay.
or like sound. Since it's like faint stuff, could I just make it sound like there's something going on outside to him specifically?
No, it's audible from that source to everybody.
No, I know, but like I get that anybody around him, like around where I originate the point from, would be able to hear it, but can I make it so that like to him it would sound like there's something going on outside even though the noise is coming from closer? Like I'll roll deception for it, but like cuz
I guess the question is, do you know what sound you need to make?
Cows.
that is a good question.
Because you're asking a lot of hypotheticals, but at the same time, you need to know the sound if that's your plan.
No, I'm just okay. The question that I'm asking is whether or not the sound that I can make it so that he thinks it's coming from outside. Regardless of what sound it is that I end up deciding that I'm going to use to try to get him to go outside.
Okay.
I just want a yes or no on this.
I'm telling you that asking me hypotheticals is not going to get us anywhere. I cannot provide a meta answer to a question.
I'm asking whether or not rolling for it will have the effect that I want.
That's the point of rolling for it.
I know, but I want to know if it's a like if you would allow me to do that. That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm telling you, is you won't know until you do it. I cannot tell you the odds of your success.
And I'm asking if it's possible or not.
I don't know.
Not the
Why
odds.
don't you try?
Oh
my
my god. Sometimes you drive me insane.
I'm not going to tell you an answer to the question.
Okay.
The answer.
Okay, I'm going to roll an insight check to see if I can figure out what kind of sound would make him at all, like, pay attention at all to, like, what's going on. Because that is an insight check, I feel like.
We're actually drinking in the background.
Oh my god. To figure out, and nope, okay, cool.
Oh, he seems pretty intent on his rhythmic beating of the horseshoes.
I mean, by that question, I do wonder if you would even notice if, like, the rest of them just came out.
I don't know. It takes a lot of process.
Right?
I mean, yeah, Borg is very big and Zars is carrying the Duke, so, you know.
We should probably. Okay, fine. We're gonna try it, you know? I'm gonna roll well, Presidency doesn't have a roll. We're gonna make it sound like this is a stable. There aren't any horses in the stable, but this is clearly a stable, right?
Not at the moment. There are no horses.
But we're in a stable. So
Fair.
I'm gonna have it sound like there's a horse running amok outside.
Okay.
And with prestidigitation, should be possible. And then we're gonna do, and then we're gonna roll for deception to make it believable to him.
Okay.
Like that it's actually coming from outside and not like a square or two away from him.
So counterpoint problem. You start the horse noises outside, or just in general, correct?
Yeah.
A guard comes through the door, hearing horse noises, knowing there's no horses, and just like, what the hell's going on in here?
Oops.
Should have checked outside the door
Question.
first.
I have a very
We
important
should have
question.
just
Do the
backed
doors
up the way we
link
came and
to
went
the
back through
stables
the
or out
freaking
of the
sewers.
It's the guard's gonna investigate the room regardless.
I don't care.
Oh gosh,
Door-
The doors has to swing in. That's how most doors work for into
Cool. So
buildings.
you can't see Orin at this stage.
Yeah, Orin's hidden behind the door. Plink? Not so much.
Oh no, gosh, I've been found.
The guard's like, what's going on? Just looks over to Plink.
Can we try to deceive them that we're?
You guys know
we're
that
farmers?
this is one of the guards who originally caught you guys trying to sneak in with Amric a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
He just looks at Plink,
I forgot about that.
kinda starts to go for his weapon, and begins shouting that he needs more guards over here.
I wanted to quickly before he was shouting. I wanted to see if I could intimidate him before he grabs weapon.
Well, I don't know. He's not focused on you, I don't think. He's focused on Plink.
He is focused on Plink, but you are also behind Plink.
Oh,
I'm a
that's
big
cool.
Then
tall
again, I
man.
guess you could crawl under the stables.
Oh, I guess I guess I
Also,
could.
You know, weirdly enough, if all the guards are being sent to the stables, then there are going to be less guards in the house.
Shall we retreat back into the sewer?
But they'll follow us into the sewer.
Do they know that the sewer is there? Do they know that they are worshipping devils? That's the trickier part.
Are you saying that we try to distract them to and disappear like Batman?
We can cause another fire in the stable.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you have perfectly good access to fire right there.
Don't look at me. I'm not doing that. Rolling in that one again.
Also, I have spells that allow me to cast fire, like to just put things on fire. So,
Grease.
I'll point out you have a grease wand.
Yes.
Can I?
exactly.
Do we stop the guard from calling? Do we try to stop the guard from calling?
No, he starts calling as soon as he notices Plink.
Dang. Why couldn't Borg be there
So,
first?
are we doing fire or no fire?
Do something, otherwise we're gonna be in trouble and have to fight.
I don't know, man. My vote is to go back the way we came into the sewers and try and block off their exit. And then, I mean, we're going to have to fight our way anyway. I mean, we might as well fight our way inside the house where we actually need to be than try and fight our way through the grounds and back into the house.
Can I just throw a shield? Can I just throw a shield at this guy's face?
Don't
Knocking him out?
throw the shield.
So, can I cause a fire in here?
You can try.
Can we
Why
cause
don't
an
you
action?
wait until we're out of the room?
Can we?
to
Can I
cause
call? Can
a
we actually
fire?
try causing an actual fire in this room?
What?
I mean,
Are
you
you-
got a lot of booze.
Yeah, that's what I was. I do have a lot of booze. Yeah, that's why I
Wait,
grabbed
can
some.
we determine that it was non-flammable though?
It was non-flammable.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. Yeah, dang. I forgot about that.
We've already established that.
My bad.
Because it's less than the proof needed to be flammable.
Is there any haze around here?
You're standing in hay, yes.
Throw hay at the fire and make actual fire.
I'm gonna point out that hay doesn't fly through the air like you're probably thinking it does.
Make it squish into a ball and it does.
Well, Oren can just, I don't know what spell you have, but you can just use it to light the hay on fire where it is.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I still say we all get out of the room before we light it on fire so we're not trapping
Yeah, then
ourselves in
go.
the fire.
leave so that I can burn everything down.
Is that what we're doing?
I mean, I'll point out we need to roll for initiative. Unless
That is also
Orin
true.
does something in the 6 seconds of surprise round that they have.
Can I start setting stuff on fire?
You can certainly try.
Because I'm sorry, I have to look up what this does again, but
Doesn't this just increase the fire size?
I thought I
Eventually.
could start.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Ow.
Did you even get this spell?
I don't remember. I just have it.
Well, that's helpful.
I think. Okay,
Does it create bonfire?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
it's
only
a cantrip.
spell. Okay.
Create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range. Magical bonfire fills up 5 foot cube.
It doesn't catch stuff on fire.
The bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
Where are you looking at?
I just looked on D&D Beyond create bonfire. Is that wrong? Am I looking at the wrong spell?
I don't know. I'm about to figure out where my Xanathar's guide is to get the actual rulebook. Because that's not what I found on Wiki.
You're gonna be here a while, people.
Well, the problem is there's conflicting things because certain people have different editions. D&D Beyond is usually accurate.
I will say Zars can throw the Duke back down the hole and run to
The Duke
the
is gonna get hurt and could
open
potentially get
fire.
a neck
That's
crack.
your...
That's a 20-foot drop. That's a bad idea. With the Duke hasn't healed at
Okay.
all.
It's also
Well,
considering the fact you could drop the
Zars
Duke
can
and break the neck.
tell Borg to drop the shield and throw him the Duke, and then Zars can run to the open flame if need be, because Zars has some level of protection against fire damage.
I was gonna consider throwing the shield at the guy's face.
Do as you wish. Why do you want to throw the shield, which you're trying to carry out of here, by the way?
Oh yeah, because Oren barely told us about stuff, but instinctively Borg wants to get that man distracted, and the shield's
Captain
currently.
America.
Yeah, the shield does not come back, Nick, so...
Yeah.
Oh, Borg is just more intending to just knock that guy out so he can go at him and tackle him away.
Not with that attitude, it won't.
Okay,
Well,
well,
I believe.
regardless.
Anyways, there's now a
it
fire in
causes
the room.
damage.
Yeah. Anyways, Oren starts a fire.
I'm gonna start it like right on top of him. I don't. Let me.
Of the
find
guard?
some- Yeah. So we're just
Okay.
gonna like right there.
Oh boy. Okay.
Basically, he walks into the stables and suddenly there's a fire on. Like he's standing on a fire.
Hey, do you have heat metal too?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god!
What
Which
does that
was
mean?
a thought. It was a thought, and then I decided to give up on that thought for some reason.
Thank you.
I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I cannot answer you that.
Oh god.
So they have to do a dexterity
Into
saving
chaos.
throw.
Oh, they fail. They fail against you. Roll for damage.
And then it's 1d8.
Yeah, you
yeah.
roll for damage.
What does heat metal do?
Exactly as it sounds.
6 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Heat metal basically
Heats metal.
it just heats up the metal, which if it's metal that they're wearing,
holding.
Hurt.
it's
Yeah, it'll
painful
hurt
and
and
Actually, it
it'll,
makes you drop your weapon too.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
it'll make them drop it.
Wait, isn't his whole
It's-
body wearing metal armor right now?
Sure,
Yeah.
but this is different spell. Create bonfire.
Yeah. I was just like
Yeah.
curious.
And no, he's not wearing a full metal armor. It worked well against Plink.
Plink.
Yeah.
Plink's an entire pot.
Unfortunately, Jamie probably doesn't want to hear that.
It's a good thing Jamie's BRB.
I don't know. That didn't send it to the
Hey,
Turn
there's
order.
Xanathars.
thing since we were supposed to do initiative.
Yep. Hold on.
Oh, I forgot about that. Hold on.
Orange rolled really well this time.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Borg, give me your
Orange
initiative.
Or Orin's panicking. I'm not totally sure which.
Let me get that beautiful 5.
Probably both.
10.
Rolled a 10.
Twice as what I predicted.
Ray is, by the way, going to be the token for all 3 of them because I don't want to carry all 3 of you around.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
Are we fighting Reyes? No.
No.
No, Rhea's with us.
No, I'm just
No,
joking
Ray is
around.
counts as the token for everybody because I'm not going to keep moving 3 different targets around. And we all know they're there.
Symbolizes our 2 captives and our 1 person.
She's there. Yep, bonfire ignites inflammable objects in that area. Alright, stable's on fire. I will point out you have now trapped the stable keeper in there.
Can run through the fire.
It's a
With his
It's a
like
double
2
door.
health.
There's literally a second door.
I'll point out the fire is going to spread.
Well, at the moment, there's a second door.
I'll point out that he's not going until like the end of the initiative.
We can throw him over the fire.
Well, unfortunately, Zaris would save him, but Zaris is not that type of person.
And also
Plus, I'm also carrying the Duchess.
it's also the matter of fact that you're in the corner behind Borg.
Yeah, and Zaris really does not care. I believe the fact that Chris's character had to convince Zaris to go save that old man in the burning fire by saying there was something in there for him to fight. is,
Yeah. I can't believe you remember that.
I remember because I thought it was funny.
It was kind of funny. Anyways, now we gotta do this.
So is it Zaris' turn already? Or are we just waiting for Jamie?
3.
Jimmy!
Let's see. That's 1, 1, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more. Why do you guys make me do this?
You do it to yourself.
I do it to myself, I guess. I mean, it's better than all the guards going at the same time. No. Anyways, Orin, now that you've started a fire, what do you do?
You said that I had that I've got a grace wand, right? I don't know how the
Grease.
spell works.
This grease spell?
Yeah.
Just cover something in grease.
Yeah. Didn't you say that I had a wand like that?
It's the butter knife of grease that Jamie gave you.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
It acts as a grease wand.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, grease.
So I want Orin like takes out a fudging knife, waves it, casts the grease spell. I don't know how. Oh my god!
10-foot square centered at a point within range.
Yeah, let me look up what the grease spell fudging, what the range and whatnot is of that.
60 feet, 10-foot square.
Square, centered on a point within range.
You could technically put it like in the door, and it covers the door.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
I need to not be evil on this.
I mean, you're chaotic neutral at best.
Well, no, because I was like about to like center it from this point, and that would
You're
include
very
the poor
intent on just killing this poor man.
I was gonna say we weren't intent on killing all these innocents. That
I'm gonna
wasn't the
cast it there
goal.
instead. We're gonna do that square.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Um,
there's just a random pile of grease in the center of the room.
I'm pretty sure that this square of fire is just gonna catch that, right?
Sure.
Or did I need to
go ahead.
overlap?
We'll see how this ends up playing out.
Did I need to do this instead?
I mean, fire is going to spread. The question is, when will it hit the grease, and not how will it hit the grease?
Fair enough. And then I'm gonna head over here.
Did you just move away from me?
Chris
What do
just
you
feels
mean, away
insulted.
from me?
Wasn't there a door between them though?
It's true, and the guy is on fire.
Yeah. Might be a little
The
preoccupied.
door was still open. There is, as far as I understood, there was like a wall that was like, you hear it. Oops.
Anyways, you set some guy on fire, dropped a bunch of grease, kind of like a squid, and just booked it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Wait. Let me double check something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cause I just kind of like fucking there, and then there. Cause I'm pretty sure I can float over these.
Under.
Or under. Whatever.
Iris.
Pretty sure I can make it over.
Well, there is now a fire in the room, so Cyrus is gonna peace out and go back down the hole with the Duke.
Okay. I'm not gonna keep flipping between maps.
No, that's fine. Cyrus is just peaced out.
So until everybody pieces out, we're gonna stay stuck on this map.
That's fine.
Plank. Orin has set fire to the room. Drop
There's
a
a
bowl of
helpless
grease.
civilian.
I'm on the turn order?
You rolled initiative before you walked off.
I know, but I can't see myself.
You're number
Yeah,
16.
we're missing a lot of people on the turn order. Don't worry about it.
Weird.
I'm not on the turn tracker at all on my end.
Well, just go with what I say, because I know where you were at, and I don't know why it's not showing anybody else.
It says guard is next.
Sure.
Plink's at 16, guard number 5's at 12.
Blink is gonna act as a wall until everyone gets down safely.
Plink, you're the one in front at this point.
Yeah, I would suggest at least backing up closer to the.
Especially since you're next to the pile of grease.
Yeah. I'm gonna back up just ever so slightly though. But I am still gonna act as a wall so that people don't just have like to deal with a bunch of people rushing into the room.
That's fine.
Okay.
So I am in defensive mode to make sure that people are being safe until they make it down the hole.
Go down the hole.
Okay, he's no longer in fire as he jumps out. Or he gets pulled out by his buddy. 1, 2. Borg.
Hmm. So we confirmed that there's enemies on the other side of the door, right?
Oh my God,
People
Borg! Do
wanna kill
not
us.
engage. Do not
Yes,
run
there are
through the
enemies
fire.
outside.
Is both doors covered in fire, or is it just at least only one?
One
There
for the
is
moment.
fire and
Okay.
grease between you and the way out.
And Clink as well, who is getting who's acting as a shield.
Technically speaking, Chris said I can go underneath the fences.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they
please
are
Okay,
no.
wooden
I-
planks.
Want to make the note that you can only pass through, like, if we don't want you passing through our space, it's like if you had to pass through an enemy space. And you're
point
kind of
out-
surrounded.
I'll point out that he still has the option of the diagonal 5.
Yeah, and going under.
It's also technically Zaris is technically gone.
Oh, yeah, Zaris doesn't technically exist in that spot, but that also
Yeah,
is where
Zaris is
the
peeved.
trapdoor is.
Yep. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
If you wanna fight through fire and possibly kill yourself, you know what? Go ahead, Nick.
I'm debating right now. What would Borg do?
I don't know. There's literally fire in between him and.
I'll point out Borg's
his
had a drink
target.
since we started this, so you go on that option.
Oh no.
Oh, fudge, what was his dream?
Drink.
Right.
It's only one booze.
Only one booze, he says.
Please no.
Holy
Please no.
Constitution.
Please no.
Do I have to roll a Constitution actually?
If you don't want to be drunk.
Okay. All right.
Please no.
All right. Well, Chris said I have to roll Constitution at least, so.
Chris, are you the reason why I don't ever drink in any of my tabletop RPGs?
Probably.
I just still have PTSD from having game with you.
Yeah, you guys never drank with me.
Well-
Anyways, you're fine.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, you guys are lucky then. If Borg was drunk, he was gonna go after those men.
Please no. No.
No, Chris said I was good, so all right. Well, first off, do we tell each other we're going back down the hole?
I mean, Zaris is
Yes.
gone. Orin's flying back. Please.
No, but no, I did
pushing.
not. I'm not paying attention to Zaris. I'm just wondering if anyone else told Borg.
Get down the hole.
Borg, one way fire, other way dark.
Fine. Borg reluctantly goes down the hole.
Okay.
Also, we're just gonna leave that guy to die. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we're gonna skip a crap ton of guards. Orin, what are you doing? How can you make this better or worse?
Has the fire done anything?
It's spread in the last turn, and
Do you mind
No.
just,
Um,
like, doing some sort of
I-
signifier where the fire is so that I can see that?
to the north. 'Cause it
So
hits
I
the
need to
base.
restart my computer real quick, guys. But Zars is just down there. He's not a part of this anymore. So
Does anybody know how
Yep.
how grease interacts with fire? Does it explode or is it just an accelerant?
It's
Accelerant.
an accelerant.
I would say it's
Okay.
just...
Anyways,
Oh my god.
there's now a lot of things on fire.
Like, could we get like a shape on the board of like everything that's on fire?
You're asking a lot.
I would
from
like a
Chris.
visual representation, Chris.
Fire, 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 fire.
Cool. Hey, they're gonna have to get through fire in order to get to us.
We have
The
congratulations,
roof's on
guys. We have-
fire because it's reaching pretty high and the roof is made of thatch.
Congratulations. We have graduated to arson.
Hey, I've been wanting to do arson for apparently a really long time with this character, so goals accomplished. I need a reminder. Were there any like did the cults have any like signs that they ever used? Like any signs, like symbols that represented this cult?
We've said it a bunch of times. This is a cult to Zariel.
Yeah, is there like a symbol that's associated with that?
That's a great question. My assumption is Zariel is always depicted holding a sword. So I'd go with that one.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that we've seen then that there are like symbols
I mean,
of this cult
you've seen.
while we've been going through the dungeon below. So before Orin also dips out, Orin's gonna take like chalk or something that they have, like some sort of, you know, marking utensil, not prestidigitation, like an actual marking utensil, and going to mark the symbol on the wall, pretending that we're part of this cult.
I'll point out
and
you
then
could
dip out.
create. You have the ability to just create the item you need to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I can only use that so often.
True.
Also, I'm pretty sure creating that object will take a whole action.
Sure, but you can still move.
Yep.
Right? But like also, I'm pretty sure I literally have chalk in my bag. Like, I can do the thing.
I'll point out that getting chalk out of your bag is an action in itself.
That's fair. Can the butter knife cut?
It's a butter
No,
knife, I'd hope so.
That would probably take way more than an action to try to carve the symbol into the wall.
You're trying to make a symbol.
I'm trying to put the symbol on the wall to like pretend that we're the cultists. Just in case questions get asked later.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore the fact that anybody looking for answers is gonna ignore the giant underground sewer cultist base.
Also, that this guy who's going to be burnt alive. Also, the other guards who saw us.
Which, by the way, I don't know why he hasn't, but you know.
But also, the other guards saw Plink, who he knows that is not a cultist.
He's in his face.
Does he know that Plink is not a cultist?
I don't know. He just saw a tiny gnome in armor.
Right?
What does that mean to anybody?
Well, the only problem is that if they see a tiny gnome around the place, they might consider them the arsonists.
You know what? I mean, that would be really, really racist if you just went after every single gnome in plate armor in town.
Okay, but I'll point out that Jamie, as a
I look pretty unique though.
artificer,
at this point.
has very unique armor to herself.
Right. Regardless, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Orin dips out.
What is D&D if not overthinking a complex and simple problem?
I thought it would be fun, okay, to like put the symbol of the cultists on the wall and see if we could blame the cultists for setting the barn on fire. But clearly that's not within the purview of right now, so we're just gonna dip.
Guy.
I'm just more worried about that guy on the side.
I'm worried about the city block.
I'm more worried about the guy on
Yeah, I've ruined
still
the
there.
whole thing.
The city catches fire.
Wouldn't
I don't know. I'll roll a
wouldn't
chaos
the
dice
mansion be
later.
surrounded by like a stone wall? Like the
Oh.
property be surrounded by a stone wall? Wasn't it surrounded by a stone wall?
I will roll. You're on the waterfront with a lot of wind. I'll roll chaos dice later to see what happens.
Well, we may have burnt down Boulder's Gate. My
It's fine.
bad.
We'll get a ship. We'll get away from the fire then. Actually, this is gonna, depending on how poorly this goes, this is going to cause us a lot of problems down the line.
Yes.
All right. Well, Orin flies off. He's back down the hole.
Arn flies off without considering any of the stuff that I've just verbalized.
Which leaves Plink alone up top.
Cool. I will go down as soon as I am able.
The question is that will you save the man or will you not?
Oh shoot, he's in
He
danger.
can get out. I don't know why
He's on another side of a firewall.
You say he can get out, Janine, but he has probably his other reasons why he's not getting out.
No, like literally, like he's got a straight shot, and he was supposed to be at the bottom of the turn order, so I don't know why Chris didn't do anything with him.
Because there's 2 guards blocking the door on the other side.
Probably to lock the door.
Well, that's on them. I don't know.
I'll remind you that you guys, not on purpose, let Amric run away. And now you've turned up here.
It's fine.
What's to stop the guards from thinking he was aiding and abetting?
Ooh, Emmerich or us?
No, this random guy who's just in the stables.
Yep.
I'm guessing that this random guy who's in the stable has worked in the stables for long enough that they should know his face, and if they don't, then they're terrible colleagues.
Sure,
Yes.
but you were just found in the stables.
Also, we were using Emmerich.
It's okay, I will get my horse back soon.
I get concerned with that statement, assuming you know where he is. Anyways,
Jamie is the only person that can save this man. And we disappear.
did Plink want to try and save the man?
Yeah, that's the right thing to do.
Did Plink want to run through the fire and the flame?
Are we gonna lose Plink because of my arsenic?
Yep.
That's a great question.
I might have. Blink might die. Shoot.
Plink,
How
if
do
you
I
want
die?
to,
Do you want to yell?
Fire,
Do you want to yell for help? Because Borg can come back and help.
I think we helped enough.
Borg has done nothing.
through the fire.
Borg has done nothing in this
through
one.
the fire. Oh no, we are screwed. Cause yeah, a guy's gonna die. That is bad.
Guy also hasn't moved. Like, again, has this guy at all reacted to the fact that there's a fire?
All right, Plink, yeah, make it to the other side.
Cool.
You're now stuck in a room on fire.
Yeah.
What do you do with this random guy who's just kind of like, what the fuck's even going on? His stable's on fire. The guards are telling him he can't come out.
I'm gonna
There's a window
try to
you
get him
can
down the
check
hole.
through it.
That is the only safe way for this guy.
There's no window on the ground floor.
And it's spreading up. So
It's spreading around too,
What's-
thanks to the grease.
What's
and
this
straw.
right here?
I don't know.
It's just the forge.
It looked like a door to me. That's why.
No, it's a random block that's just there.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't actually draw the map.
I was just curious if you knew.
The book does not tell me what that is. My assumption is it's holding bridal equipment. Anyways, Plink, what are we gonna do?
I'm gonna try to escort him safely to the hole somehow.
Okay.
Taking another dude with us.
The only problem is, Jamie, if you roll terribly, he's gonna die. Because I think Chris said he only has 2 health.
He's a random civilian. They have like no HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is there's no other way. That I have no way of getting him out.
How tall is the fire, actually, out of curiosity?
It hit the grease spot, so it's going higher.
Okay. Can't have, like, some tall person carrying him. Got it.
I mean, it's catching everything on fire that's flammable at this point.
Well, Jamie, you're the only one. Hope can help save this guy.
Which, lo and behold, a stable is full of 2 things: straw and manure.
And both
now
are very
grease.
flammable.
Okay, I understand it was a little bit of an overkill to add the grease to it.
Plank, make a Constitution save.
Okay, that's okay.
Yay, the smoke doesn't get to you.
Oh yeah, there's smoke. Yeah.
And somehow the old stable hand seems fine with the smoke. Anyways, you'll need to make an athletics check to get back through the fire. I don't know if you're going to escort him or try to carry him.
Shoot, because I don't have any strength.
That's why I asked you. You should probably have asked for help really quickly before you left.
But you all were already down the hole, so you're safe. That's what matters.
Well, you could have asked Borg to come back up.
But you're safe. That's what matters.
You're not.
I feel like we're gonna have to have a conversation with Clink about safety and the fact that their safety also matters.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to carry him, but that's gonna end badly.
He's gonna die. He is straight up gonna die.
You could just try and
Strength?
like drag him and push him along with you, so you know
Or
he's
you
running with you.
Can he
no
not
wait.
walk?
I was gonna suggest like give him some of your armor.
He's not exactly of.
I am trying, desperately trying. But,
You realize the normal people don't know how to react when there's crisis, right?
No. And I'm trying to pull him into the fire, so that's not necessarily instinctively what you want to do.
Nope.
Jamie,
Hmm?
you're doing
Okay.
rather poorly on getting him through the fire.
I am trying, guys. I am trying.
Do you need Zaris up to help you through
That's-
a fire?
That's why
Do any of you guys wonder where the hell Plink is, by the way?
Borg
during
is
all
starting to
this?
worry about Plink. Yes, but I don't
You
know
know
if it's my
what?
turn.
Yeah, Orin pops their head up.
Wait, do we have to go in turn or do we have to wait till?
I'll point out I'm embellishing this now.
Right.
Fire, 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 fire. As Plink's attempting.
But can we? Are we in turn order or we can? Are we do whatever we want? Right
The guards aren't going to act against you because they've sealed the barn.
now? Okay. All right. Well, Borg is curious, pokes his head out, and just sees a bunch of fire. It's like, well, this is getting a little worse.
Where's Plink in all this fire, you wonder?
I just see in the far reaches. I just see some kind of metal armor, run like desperately try to do something from afar.
Borg, make a constitution check.
Constitution check. I almost got an 18.
Borg
Ooh.
inhales a crap ton of smoke
Oh shoot.
and gains a level of exhaustion.
Well,
That's
this
not
sucks.
good.
I should be apologizing, but also Plink decided their own actions in this case.
Yes. I accept that Plink's probably gonna die from this.
Borg is also worried about Plink though, but since there's fire,
Yeah, there's not much you could do, buddy.
Borg yells for Plink. Plink, come on, hurry!
Oh,
Can I ask you a stupid question?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did I give an item to someone that might help in this scenario?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's a cancer of endless water. Who has that?
Oh, fudge.
That's
I
not
don't
me.
actually remember who has that.
Is it Zaris? Lissa?
Wait, what are we asking?
Who has the decanter of endless water?
Oh, I don't think I have that.
I have a rock of luck. I have like a bunch of fancy waters and wine bottles that I can just throw down, but that's not gonna work.
Wait a minute.
Because one of you three has it.
I don't have it. I'm looking at my inventory. I don't have it unless I
Wait,
forgot
Jamie,
to.
you have the orb of shielding.
I do, but I have to use it.
Can't you just give it to the guy and then we can carry him out
He's
without
not
killing
a
him?
spellcaster.
Oh.
No, it can be used as spell focus.
Oh,
So use it on that guy and then we can quickly get him out of there.
that's what I'm. Okay, let's. Dirt.
Seriously, who has the decanter though?
If I don't have it in my inventory, so unless I forgot to write it down, I don't have it.
I don't remember ever getting anything like that.
I
Jamie,
remember us getting it. I just don't remember who has it.
Did we forget to write it down? Because it sounds like we might have forgotten to write it down. Because I don't see it.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell me yet. Let me look at my inventory, guys.
It's not in your inventory, Jamie.
Okay, that's kind of good. I got water walking or machine.
Well, we've got it written down in our magical gear pools. So
Do we
do we
Someone
just
has
wanna,
to
should I
have
just
it.
roll a d4 and we'll count it off, and then whoever it lands on is the person who has it?
I thought Orin had it.
I don't have it written down in my thing.
Let me double check about. Wait, where's our
I
pool?
also don't have it written down, so I don't know.
Because for some reason, I thought that either Zaris
Yeah,
or
there's
Blake
there's the orb
had
of
it.
shielding. Circular protection. I have the
I mean, it's possible. That's
scimitar.
not something Zaris would normally hold unless you just gave it to him and told him to carry
Oh yeah, there
it.
is the decanter of endless water. Who has that?
Right?
Wait.
We have it in the magical gear pool. It's just who the fudge is holding on to it?
Let's see. I'm only have like a potions of healing, rocket luck, wound closure. What the heck is that anyway? Giant chest, which I don't know why I still carry that thing. Scimitar, brass knuckles, rope climbing, fancy wine bottle. Yeah, I don't have it. This is all I
Okay.
remember carrying. Yeah.
Why do you have a giant chest?
I don't know. We said that something like the last time, the previous time we went down, got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and last I remember that you left all the loot on the boat.
Yeah, I grabbed a chest. I don't even remember. I have to rewatch that session.
You picked up the chest because you thought it'd be the simplest way to carry everything out.
Yeah. Wait, does that chest still have some stuff in it?
Yeah, but it's sitting on the boat.
No, it's in my inventory.
You would have put it on the boat. You would not be carrying a chest around. You wouldn't be able to do anything.
You couldn't carry a chest around.
Okay, well, why? That's apparently in my inventory still. Okay, I'll take that out.
Forgot to not mark it off.
Okay. We're gonna do Plink as 1, Org is 2, Zaris 3, Orin 4. And I'm just gonna roll a d4, and whoever it lands on is the person who is holding on to the decanter. Sound good?
Sound good.
Okay.
God dang it.
Org.
I knew it was going to be me for some reason. All right, let me write it down really quickly before we forget. All right. Decanter.
Do you just start shooting water at them?
I mean, the question is, does Borg remembers this or someone remind the Borg of this?
It's probably sitting on your hip.
All right, well, Borg suddenly remembers that he apparently has the decanter of endless water and starts pouring it out.
Borg has the thought, water
Borg-
would be really helpful right now.
Borg, as
Fudge
he's
is only got
inhaling,
ale. Wait, no, right, I have this thing. There we
Yeah.
go.
when he inhales a lot of smoke and gains that point of exhaustion, it's like, man, I could really go for some water right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Starts pouring it out.
Yeah.
Starts taking a swig. It's like, oh wait, this thing is magical.
Yep. Starts
Anyways,
pouring.
I'm gonna assume geyser.
Just whatever is just like I just start pouring it out. I
Yeah.
don't really do much of it with it. Just whatever makes water go out quickly.
You might want to
Well,
read it.
there are three things.
There's 3 things. Let me read. Stream produces 1 gallon of water. Fountain produces 5 gallons. Geyser produces 30 gallons of water. Gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long. Bonus action, decanter can aim with the geyser as a creature.
From back there.
Basically, it's a fire hose.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming Plink, you're gonna be at the wall over there.
Plink is probably still in the same spot, trying to figure this out.
I tell Plink to quickly move out of the way, otherwise they're gonna get hit. Whoopsie, that's the wrong thing.
You're not aiming it at Plink. You're aiming it at the ground, which is on fire.
Well, I assume Plink is also right in front of the 30 feet.
You have to specifically be aiming at Plink.
Well, this is like the closest to Plink.
I'm
And-
just pointing out
You're aiming at the ground right in front of Plink. That way you're not actually hitting it because it's not a straight trajectory at Plink.
You're not
Alright, then.
attacking Plink. You're attacking the fire in front of Plink.
All right, then I just do the ground for 30 feet all the way close to Plink, making hopefully a short term of amount of non-fiery area. So Plink just runs with the guy.
Plink, you see Borg roll up with this decanter of endless water, starts spraying the ground in front of you, creating enough of a gap for you to hit through with the guy.
Well, I'm gonna try to pull the guy through the gap. Hopefully he doesn't fight it.
You want to roll a persuasion or something?
Persuasion to try to get him not to die.
Please.
You know what? He's desperate enough.
I was gonna say, he's in the middle of fucking fire.
He doesn't really
Okay.
have a choice. He's desperate enough that it's like, this person's saying they'll get me out of here. Okay, let's go. And now we all make athletics checks. Jamie.
Okay.
When did we get the decanter? Was it this campaign or was it last campaign?
It was this campaign because it was in the gear pool.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does Ortec have it? But no.
No, I think we got it at the same time that we got the underwater breathing thing. Sometime while we were at the docks.
Yeah. Did the guy die?
Not good.
Chris,
That's really not good.
I'm trying.
there is water now.
Yeah, as the guy goes sliding across it.
Does Borg try to catch the guy coming tumbling towards him?
No, he just slips and falls the minute he starts to move.
Oh, but he's on hay, so it should cushion it, right?
No, because Plink's now dragging him through because she's holding his hand.
I'm trying so hard, guys.
I want to make this a point. I want to make this a point. None of the people that we've ever tried to keep alive or been assigned to keep alive have ever died because we failed a roll.
True.
It has always been on Chris's roll.
Mm-hmm.
That is so true. This is also on Chris's rule.
Mm-hmm.
So hard, but at the end it doesn't matter.
Don't blame yourself, Jamie. You actually tried to save him. It's a good effort.
Anyways, Plink arrives at the ladder. Herself quite fine. The person she was trying to save, not in the greatest of places.
I'm
It's fine. We'll
trying.
just force feed him some health potions. It's okay.
Borg
Well, I
just
mean,
like
you're gonna
notices.
you're gonna have to figure out where his legs are at this point.
No.
No, we crippled him.
Because of the water.
I mean, it was
It's a
he
mixture.
slipped in the grease fire is the bigger problem.
It's a mixture of both him falling over and also Plink just dragging them to a point where they're crippled.
I mean,
Are they
yeah,
still-
you dragged him through the coals.
Are you also are they still alive though?
Great question.
Oh no. I'm trying, guys.
I'm just asking Chris, are they still alive? Most likely not.
Probably not, no.
Oh my God.
Are they still on their death saving throws? Because then I could really quickly just like stabilize them.
Realize NPCs only get like one, right?
Yes.
If I'm feeling gracious.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Chris. Come on.
Bandage.
Jamie did. Jamie did this. Jamie did this so far. Let's come on.
Jamie's trying so hard.
Oren's like, what is human physiology all of a sudden?
Oh my god. Why don't you let go?
Anything like that.
Oren has a +5 to medicine, guys.
You didn't call for. Only Oren and Borg went up. Dars is down at the bottom.
Well, yeah, because you guys are blocking the way.
You guys are
Oh, wow.
trying for the life of you to save this guy. You're not doing the greatest of jobs.
No.
I wonder if Borg should try.
Mouth to mouth, Borg.
Good. Is it just medicine check? Yeah, it's a medicine check. Let's give it mouth to mouth.
Or for some reason thinks mouth to mouth means blow him up like a balloon, and it just tries to force as much air into him as possible.
I'm sorry. I need Chris. I understand that this is a minor NPC that has like no like. Met him, but I need him to have like a dramatic death scene now where he like says his last words and he like fades in our.
He's unconscious. There's no last words.
Jamie,
Can the
dude,
kids wonder what the hell is going on?
Jamie, you're the last hope.
This guy and try
Did
to
Oren
save him.
fly
as well.
upstairs, by the way?
Yeah, Oren flew upstairs.
Oren,
yeah, I
make
need
a
to do
Constitution save. Jamie, make another Constitution save.
Jamie, you can use your board.
Or make a Constitution save.
It's a Constitution save. Okay.
Oren and Plink, you both gain a level of exhaustion.
I'm exhausted.
Jamie, you can still save him with the medicine. You're the only hope now.
I got better than medicine. I got cure wounds.
Jamie, quickly save this man. We're doing all in our power to save this
I
man.
think you're gonna need a necromancer at this point. If you want to save him.
I have a necromancy textbook. I just don't know what's in it.
Oh, trying so hard, God.
You actually cast Cure Wounds.
Huh?
You actually cast Cure Wounds.
Let's get him downstairs before he dies.
It's already... Jamie, if...
This poor man.
If there wasn't a death on his Nat 1 or his 3 to cling to life, Oren and Borg's failure of medicine checks probably did it in for him.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I tried so hard, guys. This guy was just dead on arrival. Oh my god.
All of a sudden, Blink's trying to heal a corpse, and of course, that doesn't really work.
Borg, tell us he's dead. We gotta go.
God, trying so hard.
Oren just goes down. Oren dips out again.
Borg grabs Plink, tries to drag her down because the fire's spreading.
Blink 2 is being dragged away.
I tried so hard.
Oh, what did I get into?
Jamie!
Alright. Janine,
Chris
you
is a
good?
monster!
I haven't set the fire!
You rolled the nat one, Chris. It will forever be on your conscience.
What made the fire?
He didn't start the fire.
Chris didn't start. Chris just rolled terribly.
I don't know what you're talking about. We came up here and there was already all of this hay just asking to be burned.
Sorry for laughing. I feel so awful, but it's funny, you know.
In my defense, there was already a fire in the fireplace in this forge that is for some reason surrounded by hay. Like,
Gosh, report on you.
He's working in a controlled environment. You started a fire in the middle of the floor. You started a literal bonfire in the middle of the floor. He's working with a controlled fire in an environment. There's completely different
I
things
can't.
going on.
It was not my arsonistic tendencies. I clearly just panicked.
Panic brain says start fire.
God, guys, we need to stop trying to help people. We do not have a good track record. We
you sure we're not
succeeded one time in helping someone.
I mean, so far we've kept some people alive. So far,
The bad
Thavius.
guys.
Like so far, we've been successful with Thavius. He lasted more than one session,
He wasn't even in the room when you set it on fire.
but he lasted more than one session compared to the guy that we tried to save in the last sewers.
Also died by fire. He also died by fire.
So we have a track record.
And
So we have a track record of every new area we're going to, major area. We're gonna have to burn someone then at least.
Oh God.
anyways, for all of you suffering the effects of exhaustion,
Except Zaris.
Yeah, everyone but Zara.
you all have disadvantage on your ability checks.
Oh Jesus Christ.
So you take a long rest.
I will say I was the one to vote for starting a fire after we had left. You know.
Borg didn't really want to fight, but he was pushed down the
You
ladder.
guys were all at the exit already.
Yes, that's also true. Okay, well, you guys all come down exhausted and depressed, and Zaris is like, what the fuck happened up there?
Well, no, technically no one else is depressed except Plink, and Plink is just like, you just see Borg carrying Plink down as Plink just cries. Just be like, I failed, guys.
Blink is trying so hard, but yeah.
I don't know what to talk
You tried so hard, Jamie. You tried everything you could.
Yeah, I'm
Even
just
Orin
not
and
very good
Borg-
at things.
Even Orin and Borg tried to help you, but we ended up just killing them.
I cannot explain what just happened.
Except really bad luck.
Yeah, really bad luck.
All right. Well, that's probably where we need to end it for Janine.
Yes.
Yeah, because bed.
No, it's
That is a
fine,
place.
Janine. It's fine, Janine.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good way to end it, I suppose.
Good way to end it. It's a sad way to end it.
It's not my fault.
It is.
I didn't set a fire.
You're doing
No,
fine.
you rolled a nat 1 when you rolled a nat 20 when you hit, who was it, Borg or Plink earlier. So you know what? Partial blame.
Yep. When it comes to
Partial
civilian,
blame Chris, partial blame Orin.
so when it comes to playing actual characters that can fight, Chris grows godly. When he votes for civilians that can do jack crap, never let Chris roll.
Apparently.
Probably true.
Also, what is this thing called responsibility? Orin doesn't understand the question.
To be fair, Borg didn't even know that Plink was trying to save the man.
Well, to also be fair, Cyrus was all for just leaving him. Like, honestly, if you were not going to give him a good enough reason to save him, Cyrus was fine with leaving him.
Is that what I think it is, Chris?
I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
That's a bad sign.
We have lit the mansion on fire.
We'll get back to what that means next week.
Janine, what'd you do? What have you done?
You know what? I very rarely play characters who are chaotic in the way that it would affect other people. And you know what? Let me have this.
Oh, I always play chaos characters.
You know what, Nick?
Don't give a shit.
They don't call you the Blazer Gamer for nothing.
That would be only if I caused the fire. Not someone else.
So, Nick caused the fire. Clearly, it is fully Nick's fault that there's a fire raging.
Yeah, it's
No
in his
one else
name.
is. I take no responsibility because I was totally not there. I was behind a door. There's no way that I could have done anything.
I don't know if I could have seen what caused it if you were behind the door.
No, she was right in front of the door. You were right behind them.
Wait, you had very clear visual line of sight on Orin doing this.
So yeah,
Alright,
you
so-
saw.
Okay, well, that was an interesting way to end the session, guys.
An interesting way.
definitely eventful session.
It's
Sure
gonna
enough.
change the map entirely. We're gonna burn down Boulder's Gate before we even save it.
Who knows? Maybe they've got a good fire department. I don't know.
If Chris keeps rolling something like plus 80, then we're
This
the whole
isn't
Boulder's Gate.
Waterdeep, guys.
The whole thing is gonna get burned down, just like the previous town of what that was. I don't know. The whole thing is gonna get destroyed.
You know what? Clearly, it was meant to be destroyed. Baldur's Gate was meant to be destroyed because there are cultists and there's sewers, so you have to burn the whole city down in order to purify the land.
Point out that
That's
Etril
what I
might
would
be
say if I was playing
fine.
Scarecrow Paladin.
You guys did learn that it got transported to hell. Nobody knows what the actual fate of it is.
Yeah, we're trying to save it before it gets destroyed, but at this point, we're doing both. We're trying to save it from ourselves.
You are the destroyers.
Turns out we actually got brought here by Baldur's Gate. Like, we're the ones that got brought here to like cause the destruction.
Yeah, we're the devil's minions actually.
The Duchess,
We're the cause all
Besides the
chaos.
tiefling.
the Duchess is like straight up just enjoying this, knowing that we're gonna cause the destruction of the entire Boulder's Gate.
We'll see.
Except for it's the Duchess's home that we're burning down.
Yeah, I don't think she appreciates that.
Well, we
Alright,
don't tell her
guys.
that her
Alright.
home currently burning.
Good night. Bye.
Jamie.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
You tried, Jamie. You tried. It was all
I was
Chris's
gonna say,
fault.
that was not on you, Jamie. Like, you tried. You really wanted to help this dude. You were rolling decent, you know.
Oh, no, I was rolling crap.
It was
you-
just everyone
thought-
else that was sucking.
Your
So, you
your
know.
athletics check was pretty good. You made it there.
First one, the other two, not so much.
But
It needed to be higher than a 10.
well, no. Here's the thing. That was only for you. It was Chris who rolled so poorly that the guy tripped and dragged himself to death.
Like you all kept asking me, it's like, why hasn't the guy moved? It's like, I don't know. What do you expect the guy to do in this situation?
I kept noticing him.
I mean, Zara's pieced out right away, so
Zara's like,
He
nope,
didn't-
I'm out.
Borg only
yeah,
noticed
Zara's
Borg only wanted to fight the guards, but because he wasn't drunk, he just like heard you guys and it's like, okay, fine.
and fire, you know, and fire.
Yeah, he
It's like,
wasn't.
I'll
paying,
listen to reason.
he wasn't he wasn't paying attention to the other guy. Only
Anyway.
Plink noticed.
Only Plink.
But
Sorry.
Plink, this is
Not very
Well,
good.
this started with trying to sneak by this guy, and then it ended with fire and his death.
the last bit of stuff he gets to see was the guys who burned up his place and the guys who killed him in the end. Jamie, next time that you're in that kind of situation, call for help, please.
I'll attempt to, but whether or not it will be answered is another thing entirely.
Just try,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you have a higher chance of succeeding rather than just depending on Chris to roll good.
Fair enough. Anyways, that's the plan.
Hmm?
There is no plan.
There is no plan. There is no spoon. My spoon's too big.
Jamie's over here knitting tiny sweaties.
It's a little baby hat.
Was it gonna be for that guy that burned to death?
Sorry, Anthony. I promised in a hat to go with this little scarf.
Oh, that's so cute.
Aww.
When are you gonna
Just
start?
a little antlers.
When are you gonna knit for
That's cute.
the new child?
As soon as I can figure out a color.
Question is, what is there gonna be their favorite color?
I don't know.
How should we ever know?
Does Anthony have a color?
Yes, he likes teal. Kind of a minty teal.
Ooh, that's a good color.
Minty teal.
He looks good out of two.
Well, at least you could see that color.
As far as we can tell, he can. We're not sure if he's colorblind or not.
Well,
We
considering the
don't
fact
know
both of his
who
parents
they
are colorblind.
Well, we're also opposites colorblind, so there's a good chance he either's going to be completely colorblind or he's going to be
Well,
fine.
don't think like that.
Yeah, we have completely opposite colorblindness issues.
This is why playing with you guys in Runbow is funny.
Yeah, he can't really see blues all that well. I can't see certain shades of reds and greens.
And there's also different levels of intensity of color
That's true.
blindness as well.
Mine's extremely mild, though.
Yeah.
It's almost not noticeable.
It's also a good thing that wait, Chris is the only one who can't see blues, or is it reds?
Blues.
Blues. He has a hard time with blues.
Yeah, that's why it's a good thing that Chris was not there for like when James and I did Escape Simulator. Actually, James did like red for like both of you guys because we had a puzzle where it was all about different shades of color, green and blue and red and like all that stuff. And it was
I mean, if you put a bunch of shades next to each other, I can usually figure it out.
That's where I have a hard time. I can't like, really see shades super well, especially pastels or extremely close dark colors.
well, they're so subtle though. That's like it's the subtlest of change of colors. It's like I don't know how.
I would agree.
Yeah, Jamie would have, but I don't know how bad Chris's vision is.
To
Sounds
be
like
fair, I don't really know either.
well, as Lissa said, different intensities, and I don't know the intensities of all yours. Nor have any color blindness.
I can tell like different primaries in the color. It's shades.
It's a good thing that we don't require a lot of shades in our lifetime.
Oh yeah, no. I got into a 6-month-old long argument with my mom about a color car.
Because you couldn't tell what kind of color.
I thought it was, I was like salmon pink, but it turned out it was tan. And it finally took a rainy day where it was dark enough that I could differentiate. It changed the color of it. Yeah. And it's like, you really thought this was pink the entire time, huh? Didn't you? Yeah. Oh, you're colorblind.
Also, it took a car argument in order to figure out you're colorblind.
6 months.
Like that's a half a year.
That's a long argument.
Oh yeah, it was more of a playful thing. Mom thought I was kidding for the entire time, but no, it was like, to me it looked salmon pink.
To be fair, Jamie, I even can't tell when you're serious or when you're playfully sometimes.
Yeah. I'm a very direct. I break my supervisors like that.
Tis the Jamie curse.
I mean,
the
you've
sense
also
of humor.
that's true, and also Chris has to deal with it every moment of his life.
I survived.
I broke my supervisor once by asking someone to bag a pallet jack, but then I realized I couldn't get a pallet jack in a bag.
What's a pallet jack?
It
It's like a giant
isn't it one
spring.
of those things where it almost looks like a forklift, but it's literally just a lift pallet.
Yeah.
Oh, those things?
Looks like it. Why is that pink?
Yeah, it has it's like a small vehicle that has like 2 prongs sticking out of it.
Okay. Wait,
Oh,
why did she
vehicle.
say that has to be put in the bag? I'm confused now why Jamie said that.
Yeah, I offered to bag things for people, but then I realized, oh, I can't bag it. It's a pallet jack.
Drink.
I just did.
Drink for my amusement.
I did drink.
That's a pallet jack. I sell that.
So you literally asked
Yeah,
to bag
that's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
mean,
sell those.
unless it's like a little toy, then technically you can bag those.
No,
No.
this one's a full-size 2.5-ton pallet jack.
Yeah, they're pretty
It's
big.
not. It does not
Yeah.
weigh 2.5 tons. It's
It lifts
rated
2.5
for
tons.
2.5 tons.
It can lift 2.5 tons.
It's
Usually.
really handy for when you're moving toolboxes.
Just because it can lift 2.5 tons doesn't mean it's gonna make it easier for you to move it.
True.
Yeah.
You still need to have
Actually,
good
those make
upper
it a
body
lot
strength.
easier. It's just hearing's a bear.
You tell that to the potato palette.
Potato palette. Did you just say potato palette?
Potato pellets
Have
are
you
heavy.
not been to a grocery store with potato pallets?
Depends.
There's these massive bins of potatoes, bagged or unbagged.
They have to be moved somehow.
Yeah, I mean a
Usually
lot of
by
things do.
pallet jack.
Yeah, usually grocery stores have that. I've seen those around.
Yeah. Okay. So, that was a fun session, guys. But
I-
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't
gonna
know
head
how we're
out.
gonna one up it.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna find a way to one up it, Chris. One of these days, whether it be whether it be one of us screwing it's better whether it be like the party screws over one character, or we straight up just murder everybody in existence, both good and evil.
I
We'll
think
find
we
out.
are going down the rabbit hole of like, yeah, we are going to hell regardless of whether we're going to hell.
Even though our intentions are technically not that evil.
We have good intentions. It's just the execution that needs a
Alright.
little work.
We're executing all right.
Wow, Jamie. Dang,
Good
Jamie.
night.
That is the most truest statement I have ever heard.
Oh boy.
Until next time, what will we do next, or who will we kill next?
I don't think we're gonna ever top this for a while. Is the problem?
Probably not.
Give it next week, guys. Give it at least next week.
Yeah.
I don't expect us to kill anybody other than cultists next week. But
Well,
that
we
is
wouldn't
apparently-
expect us to kill this guy either, but you know, it just happens.
I wasn't expecting a barn to be on fire to burn up to the rest of the place. That's for one thing.
We are going to hell.
We literally and figuratively.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Oh, that broke me. Good night.
Good night, Jamie. Have a good rest and take care. Alrighty then. Alright, well, I need to move that stuff up because I was messing around with stuff, so I'm sorry about the moving of the chats and stuff, but anyway, I do hope everyone has a great rest of the day for those who are lurking and everything. Everyone takes care of themselves and everyone has a good rest. Let me just quickly see who may be alive. Yeah, not many people are live, but I will need to double check as I go through and see. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna probably just raid that Swampy Boy because they raided a few times, and at least I just want to say, drop by, say hi. But yeah, it was a fun D&D session. I hope everyone who has been lurking is doing well. I hope everyone who also joined in for Carl's stream, charity stream, went well too. I hope everyone takes care of themselves and, well, ultimately have a great day. Everyone stay safe and take care of themselves for sure. I'm gonna do my regular shoutouts really quickly. Of course, I have a public Discord, and obviously follow those people if you haven't already. Great people. Anyway, let me just. Let me just do this really quickly and at least say hi to him. Anyway, I hope all of you take care of your guys' self and rest up. Yeah. So, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another episode, another session of D&D, and as well as another stream, whether it be mine or someone else's. Alright, take care. And have have a good rest of the day.